Hey there, I'm John Siskovich, and today Kate and I are making apple cider on an antique apple press.
This is one of those things that we do every single year that we can. We borrow an apple press and apple crusher from our friend Deborah, and we make some apple cider. It's so amazing and so simple and so easy, and it doesn't take that much time, and the reward is so good at the end that we'd be fools not to take advantage of it if we could. So we just put the apples in, the whole apples. We harvested them all. We had them in cold storage in our farm fridge. And then you just crush them up. There's a little wooden barrel in there with metal teeth that kind of rips through the apples. It helps to keep the momentum going and keep that arm swinging. So it's good to have two people, one to load and one to crush. And it is goop, gap, goop. You're increasing the surface area, breaking the apples down, make it so you can juice them. And so when you squeeze them later on in the press, more of that delicious goodness comes out. Now you see we're over at the press itself. There's just a cloth bag in there with holes. And it's so painfully simple. You'll see it as soon as I move my big fat butt. So we put these lids on that fit the inside of this wooden cage, and then there's just a giant screw, and you just turn that giant screw. It hits the top of that lid. It's all just a simple wooden frame. I've done a little bit of reinforcing with some metal plates over the years, but really you just turn that screw, get things going, press those apples, and that juice comes out. This is something we only do for ourselves and for our friends and family, because you can see this is not like in a certified kitchen, so don't plan on doing this way for your farm business, but for your home and your homestead. It's so rewarding, and it's so easy, and this doesn't take that much room to store if you can find one of these old presses or make it yourself. So we got that initial press. I jump in for some strong arming. We're getting all that juice out. Gonna let it drip, drop, droop. Do a little celebration dance. I can't help but celebrate at times like this. Then we're just gonna unscrew that screw, and there's little latches on the side of that wooden barrel that make it easy to take the compressed apples out. Just kind of gently take that bag out, save that compost for later, put a new bag in. We're gonna prep the next round of apples so they can be dripping while the magic happens, and here it comes, your moment of zen. We store this cider in two ways, really. We either ferment it and make hard cider and then bottle it later, or we store it in plastic jugs, either the quart size or the gallon size. I get these quart containers off of Amazon. They're freezer safe, they're food safe. We put them in here so that the apple cider does not ferment, and then they're easy to thaw and give to Mabel because she loves her apple cider.
So all the apples that we pressed today came from our apple trees. I have no idea what variety they are, but they make really awesome apple cider. Off of maybe 200 pounds of apples, we got maybe 6-7 gallons of cider. We're just freezing most of it to use it for Thanksgiving, to give some to our family and friends and our staff and crew and friends and partners and everybody here. It's just for home use, something that we do for fun. The whole setup and breakdown and cleanup is maybe 2 hours total for a whole bunch of home pressed, raw, unpasteurized cider. This is the most amazing thing ever. Throw it in the freezer, thaw it out a quart at a time. It's incredible. Mabel loves it. I love it. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. I want to thank Deborah Tyler of Local Farm. She's a local farmer who let us use the press every year. Thanks, Deborah. Other than that, fun homesteading, farming adventures continue. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Until next time, I will see you out in the field.